Relationships in Hollywood fall apart over cheating, fame, distance. But Nikki Glaser, she almost lost her boyfriend because of punchlines.
I've been with my boyfriend for 10 years. He's never once noticed that I've gotten my nails done, and they go inside him. So if he doesn't care...
Yep, when your whole job is saying the most unfiltered things on stage, sometimes the person you roast the hardest is the one you love. And somehow, Nikki and her boyfriend, Chris Convy, have turned that into a decade-long love story. Let's get into it. Nikki Glaser is one of the busiest comedians in Hollywood. Stand-up star, TV host, reality dating show queen, and yes, she even survived Dancing with the Stars and The Masked Singer. You've seen her in Amy Schumer's Trainwreck and I Feel Pretty. And last year, she hosted the 82nd Golden Globes, with critics calling it one of the funniest shows in years.
Wicked, queer, night bitch. These are not just words Ben Affleck yells after he orgasms. These are some of the incredible movies nominated tonight.
And guess who helped shape that hosting gig? Chris Convy, of course. She's already booked for next year's Globes, and Convy will be right there again, behind the scenes, sharpening the jokes. But when Nikki gets on stage, nothing is off limits, especially not Chris.
It's crazy. Sometimes I'll post a picture of us online and I'll get comments of like, girl, he's hot. Like, how'd you get him? And I'm like, if you zoomed out, you'd see he's sitting on my lap. So this is
At the American Music Awards, she admitted the tricky part about dating as a comedian. The hardest part is talking about your relationship on stage before you talk about it with him. But Chris, he handles it like a champ. He actually gave her full permission to roast him, with one rule. You can say anything about me as long as it's funny. The second isn't, we have a problem. Nikki calls it a gift as a performer. Honestly, yes. Boyfriend of the year energy. And he doesn't just hear the jokes by accident, he's literally her creative producer. He sees everything. Every punchline, every rough draft, every joke that cuts a little too close. The two have been in an on and off relationship for more than a decade. Nikki says they've broken up at least 5 times, usually because she fears commitment and what she calls the forever feeling. But she also says she's deeply in love and that they've worked through a lot of those old patterns. Their story started in 2013 when they worked together on her MTV show, Nikki and Sarah Live. Nikki compared her crush to The Office. I was Jim, and he had no idea, she joked. But the drama? Oh, there was drama. One of their biggest breakups happened because Nikki vented about Chris on her podcast instead of talking to him directly. It came out under the guise of, "It's comedy," she said on Howard Stern. When Chris finally heard it, he told her, "I don't recognize who this person is." That hit her hard, and it changed her. She said he helped her stop lying, stop spiraling, and actually deal with her fear of abandonment. And while Nikki is the one in the spotlight, Chris Convy has a pretty impressive resume himself. He's produced award shows like the MTV VMAs, the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards, the iHeartRadio Music Awards, even the Little Mermaid Live, and Adam Sandler's Mark Twain Prize Special. He also produced Nikki's stand-up specials, Not Safe with Nikki Glaser and Someday You'll Die. He usually stays private, but dating Nikki Glaser means the spotlight finds you whether you want it or not. What makes their relationship so interesting is that it's not picture perfect. It's two people trying, failing, laughing, messing up, fixing it, and choosing each other anyway. Nikki Glaser can make a joke out of anything, but this relationship, this one she's finally learning to treat with a little more care. And speaking of comedy couples who've built something real behind the scenes, let's jump into another duo fans are obsessed with, Conan O'Brien and his wife, Liza. Their story is a whole different vibe, but honestly just as fascinating. Conan O'Brien once remarked, "Somewhere in the vault at NBC, there's footage of me literally falling for my wife on camera." Well, let's take a look. As Conan's popularity skyrocketed, he attracted not only fans, but also some serious enemies. Through all the drama, one person always stood by his side, his wife, Liza Powell O'Brien. Their relationship, much like his friendship with Lisa Kudrow, blossomed unexpectedly while Conan was caught up in his professional life.
All right, well, what's the best thing? Maybe we should take a look at the ad right now. And Liza, do you want to hit the button?
They first crossed paths in 1999 when filming a remote segment for Late Night with Conan O'Brien. In the video, Conan gives Hilton's Furniture an advertising makeover with FCB, the biggest advertising company in the US at the time. Coincidentally, Liza Powell was part of its creative team and took part in the filming.
And that, kids, is how I met your mother.
And right there and then, in front of the camera lens, Cupid's arrow found its mark. Conan was totally smitten. Recounting their initial meeting, he shared, "I immediately start talking to her, and then I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm just trying to find out more about this woman." In fact, he was so overwhelmed in Liza's presence that the comedic prodigy couldn't even deliver a joke.
Get the camera off me. I'm embarrassed.
The couple wasted no time in tying the knot and exchanged vows in 2002. They have since welcomed 2 children, daughter Neve and son Beckett.
Hi, Dad.
Oh, hey, hi, honey, come here. Oh, hi, how are you, baby? Folks, I'm sorry. I just wanted to say hi to my daughter for a second. Look how cute you are, yeah.
However, the couple's life has not always been about fun and laughter. In 2010, Conan O'Brien faced a highly publicized scandal involving The Tonight Show time slot and hosting duties.
NBC is now ready to say that they do have a deal with Conan O'Brien that allows him to leave the network. In fact, his last Tonight Show will be tomorrow night.
Tensions flared between Conan, Jay Leno, and NBC over the show's scheduling and leadership. The network's decision to replace Conan as host of The Tonight Show sparked a media frenzy and fueled debates about the future of late-night television.
You know, I refer to that period as the golden age of television, really.
The period when I lost The Tonight Show.
Yes.
But the adversity did not scare Liza off. On the contrary, she became Conan's beacon of hope during the dark times.
This was just really, really hard for him. It was watching someone's heart get broken. From my perspective, it felt like they never really gave him the job.
Through thick and thin, Liza's been right there with Conan, and they are still happily together. The couple's bond extends beyond the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, as they remain private and find joy in simple moments spent together at home. Known for their warm hospitality, the couple often hosts parties, with celebrity friends like Melissa McCarthy and Zach Braff joining in on the fun.
I had a Christmas party not long ago, and at the last second,
I crashed it.
Well,
it was a very fancy party. I mean, you have a lot of friends.
Hold to your seats, guys, because here's a hidden gem about Liza. In addition to being a supportive wife and mother, she's a creative powerhouse. Liza has penned at least 12 plays and embarked on a thrilling new venture as the host of the nonfiction podcast Significant Others on Conan's podcast network Team Coco since July 2022. No man is an island, and Conan O'Brien's story serves as proof. The hilarious host never fails to give credit when credit is due and doesn't shy away from mentioning the huge impact his significant others had on his life.
It was the best decision I ever made in my life, including Late Night. I mean, she is the best decision. She's my beautiful, super smart, much smarter than me, wife, Liza. So thank you, Liza.